Crying is a cleansing. You're getting rid of all that, all the fear. Well, not all the fear, but like I said, it's a cleansing. Just like when it rains, it washes away. You know what I mean? So it's part of God's process
That's
for you.
actually accurate. That's actually accurate because, like, a lot of people in here know my anger used to be so. Well, they didn't see me when I was young, of course. I didn't know y'all, but like people like Harrison and everybody, they can tell you my anger was very, very, very bad. And instead of crying, I lashed out, used my hands. And what saved me was mental facility. Not, I didn't go to jail.
Yeah.
But now it's like when I've been working on my anger, the only thing I could do was cry. And so that's why, like, when I do cry now, they like even people at my job or place that I go, like, they look at me as if I'm weak because when something's happening, what do? I walk away and I start crying, or I cry on the spot because there's so many things I want to say. There's so many impulses I want to do. I want to jack your ass up. Like, I just want to do a whole bunch of different stuff, and I know I can't because I'm working on myself and I got bigger things for me, and this is gonna mess it up. So I just cry it out. And then when I cry it out, I ain't gonna cap, like sometimes I'm like like after I cry or something, just to bring up my emotions. I can make myself laugh, but like crying. I just want people to crying is not a weak thing.
No, it's not weak at all.
Because when you're crying out things that like literally preventing you from getting yourself in a horrible situation. So all you have to do, all to do is just cry it out.
And you know what? One of the things what was behind my tears was a lot of guilt and shame.
Yeah.
That was me. A lot of guilt and shame was behind my tears. So the crying stopped when I did the work. When I did some work on that guilt and that shame, and I was no longer that victim.
Right.